it's going to be a very fast night tonight. They've been working on the ground. They had barrel practice this morning, and all these barrel racers are ready to go. But Jeff, we talked about it the other day. The three-time and reigning world champion Haley Kinsel has made a path, but Wenda Johnson, she's been incredibly fast on this young 5-year-old horse. Absolutely perfect barrel right there. Oh, and she reaches down to try to catch that second, throws off the angle to third, and man, this horse has been working so well in this arena. That's disappointing for Wenda, but that wall is so close to the second barrel. You're going to see that barrel go down probably and arguably more than any other barrel.
Richest NFR barrel racer of all time right there, Lisa Lockhart. 15 straight trips to the NFR for her.
Lisa is just so handy, really calm and cut her down as he goes up that alleyway. And by this point in the NFR, round 7, these horses are really starting to anticipate going up that alleyway, and keeping them calm is so important. And Lisa is so talented at that. And oh, that one looks like it hurt. Really cut on the backside of that second, hits the third, and that is tough right there.
Now barrel's the theme for our first 2 barrel racers. One comes down for the first one, 2 right there for Lisa.
Oh, and that's difficult to watch. You can see as she really tries to ask Cutter to get in there for the second. He sees it, he knows it's there. He sees the wall and just kind of drops in right there and catches Lisa's leg on it.
Maliato, North Dakota cowgirl. Came in 15th in the world. She is still 15th in the world.
This team is trying to find that little bit of extra speed. Made a great first barrel right there.
Yeah.
Chewy is working beautifully. Nice barrels all the way around the third. This could be one of their faster runs.
Yeah, best run I think yet for Molly. Great time.
Nice. Hope she gets checked. 13:67. Let's bring in Steve Kenyon. Didn't look very good for Haley Kinsel a couple of rounds in, but last night things got a little better.
Well, she got off to a slow start, but right now she's the top money-winning barrel racer, $73,000. But the big news last night, 3 barrel racers who had made clean runs in front of her hit barrels. She jumped from 6th to 3rd in the average. That is a $28,000 addition if Haley can stay in that spot and not hit another barrel. Haley added $28,000 to her race for a world title last night.
Yeah, you could see Haley really asking sister to kind of bend that nose in a little bit for that first barrel. I think that's the best first barrel they have had this entire NFR. They're towards the top of the ground. A great second. Haley is riding perfectly. This could be the fastest we've seen.
She has a record
Holy
at 13
cow.
and 11. She has not won a round yet here at the national finals this year. 13:45 puts her in a pretty good spot. 13:43 is the fastest time we have seen so far. So that's just 2/100ths of a second off that. She moved to the top spot, and Jordan Briggs is the girl who's kind of bringing the heat. She's number 1 in the average. She's number 2 in the world standings. But Haley Kinsel, she raised the bar tonight. Let's see how Jordan handles it.
They absolutely did raise the bar, but Jordan Briggs and Rollo have been so solid. Their goal was to have 10 clean runs. They're one of 2 barrel racers to do that so far, and I think they did it once again. Great run for Jordan and
Yeah,
Rollo.
we'll cut off that third barrel, 13:57. Moves her to second place. So you got the top 2 barrel racers in the world sitting 1-2 right now in the round. Shelly Morgan came to Vegas number 3. She's number 5, but she starts round 7.
Yeah, and speaking of barrel horses that really anticipate running up that alleyway, Kiss, she knows what's going on. She knows the deal here. They have been perfect first barrels almost every single night. We do it again right there. Great first, clean around the second for Shelly, and she's trying to get Kiss to really give her that extra speed, especially running home right here. Nice run.
Cashing in the average right now, 13:61 the time for her. That's going to be third best. She made 42,000. There's a good look at Donna K. Rule. She won round 2 with a time of 13:56. Kind of buried in the average down that line, but she's number 3 in the world standings right now.
Yeah, those 2 hit barrels from the first round definitely cost them, but they've been very impressive ever since that run. They've won a round. Valor has been AQHA Barrel Horse of the Year 2 years, voted horse with the most heart. They are such a fun team to watch. This arena loves Donna Kay and Valor. Maybe goes a slight step by that first barrel. The timing never gets easier no matter how many runs you make in here. Solid run for Donna Kane-Veller. I've watched the clock. You never know with this team.
No, he is so strong.
1382, fifth place at the moment. Haley Kinsel trying to win her first round here at the NFR this year. She's sitting in the top spot, 1345. Her biggest competition, Jordan Briggs, is number 2 at 1357. Here comes Jessica Rotier.
Jessica Gautier and Missy, this has been a very consistent team. They've had a down barrel, but this horse is so gritty and tough. Tries to make the same run every time. Perfect timing on the first. Kind of has to use her outside rein to keep that second nice and clean. Beautiful run for Jessica.
Yeah, she hadn't placed yet. This could be her night. 1384 puts her in 6th. Man, these rounds are tough.
Getting faster and faster. These horses are figuring it out. Incredible jockeys, and one of those right here is Cheyenne Wimberly.
Split first in round number 1 with Amanda Wells with the time at 1377. Tough round, 1345. Haley Kinsel has the lead. Jordan Briggs in second. Shelly Morgan, one of the top 3 barrel racers in the world standings coming into tonight, coming into this year.
Cheyenne Wimberly switching back to the horse that she won that first round on, and Rocco, he got a little bit too much into anticipating those turns and knocked the first and the second. That just throws off the whole run right there. Yeah, you can see once you knock that first barrel, it's so hard to get your angle back at the second. And boy, they really took it down.
There's Amanda Wells, splitting 7th right now in the average.
This has been such a cool team to watch in this arena. He has such a nice style. Great first barrel, really cleans it up on the backside. And Amanda Welsh and Firefly, very consistent, so solid. She rides so correct, really stays right in the center of her saddle. This could be nice.
1377, there was a time, Janie, you and I were talking about Amanda maybe a little bit of a dark horse to come in and steal that world championship. She's had a little bit of bad luck since then. Now to Nellie Miller, world champion in 17. She and sister trying to find the right groove here.
They had a really nice run last night. They're just trying to find that extra speed. It's so hard to catch up to Haley Kinsel right there on the other sister, but makes a nice first barrel, and they've won world titles in this arena, nice and tight on the second one. Nellie Miller, also one of those riders that rides so correct, and sister makes a great run here.
1369, that puts her in 5th place right now. Bumps Amanda Welsh to the last spot, number 6. And Haley Kinsel, 1345, she has the lead. Jordan Briggs is number 2, and here comes Brittany Posey-Tanazi, number 2 in the average, number 7 in the world. This would be a good time to win a go-around right here.
Yes, it would, and she's switching back to her mare, Cat, as they had some ground trouble on Birdie last night. This horse has got the speed in this arena, and they were one of 2 barrel racers to have clean runs. Jordan Briggs is the only one with clean runs so far now after that hit barrel.
Yeah, and that changes it again right there for Haley Kinsel. Now she's moved all the way back up to number 2 in the average.
Wow, it's amazing how it can change so fast in the barrel race. These horses are fast, but those barrels go down pretty fast too. And hitting one barrel doesn't take you out of the average. We've seen that also with Emily Miller-Beisel, who's coming in.
Yeah, that dropped Brittany to 5th right now, so she's not out of it, but that definitely didn't hurt. I mean, didn't help.
Haley Kinsel still has the lead at 1345, but I wouldn't cash that check yet. I'd wait to see what Chongo and Emily Beisel gets done right here.
Right, they've been at 1343. They nailed the first barrel, absolutely great. Chongo, she does a leg lift on the back of second. I think she's just expecting that at this point. Maybe a slight delay on the back of third, but great run.
1359, 3rd place.
Yeah, I cannot watch Emily Miller-Beisel do this enough. Right there, she picks up her inside leg to make sure she clears that barrel. And hey, we talked about how much money they can cost you if one goes down, and she's going to make sure one does not go down. She's sitting solid.
Top 2 barrel racers in the world are sitting 1, 2 in the round. Here comes Stevie Hillman. Lemon drop. We know they're fast.
Had a little tough luck last night, but man, they really had speed going into that first barrel. This horse is unbelievably fast, so free running, had a bit of a hold up at the ground on that second barrel, but this horse can run home with the best of them.
Yeah, look at there. Wow, that horse is so strong.
1365, and Ivy Sabins, who won last night, will be our final barrel racer. Let's bring in Steve Kenyon.
Well, guys, as we get ready for Ivy, remember last year J-Lo had a really scary incident where fluid got into her lungs. Ivy won the round last night. It had to be so meaningful for her, but she went out of her way to compliment Alan Reinheimer and the crew here at the NFR for the way they've been taking care of the ground throughout the course of this rodeo.
Yeah, that's extremely notable when you're 15th on the ground, and they're making a nice run right there, and the ground has been holding up so far.
1386 will not get a check tonight. But if you like a horse race, we got one. Haley Kinsel and Jordan Briggs won 2 in the world. They are 1-2 in the average, and they finished 1-2 in the go-around.
Wow.
Kind of sets the stage for these last 3 rounds. Purina Feed Greatness. You go back and look at Haley Kinsel and sister. They've been shut out, but not tonight. They finally get a go-around win in 2021. They also move up another spot in the average. Boy, things swinging back Haley and sister's way. And obviously that's not sister that she's riding there for that victory lap. But Haley Kinsel, 13:45. Jordan Briggs, 13:57. The battle continues tomorrow.